What is up? Big D, Derek Lambert, almost 4 years clean. Let's get right into the subject matter. We're talking about testosterone. We're talking about steroids. We're talking about guys who want to get in the gym, get their muscles, and be all stacked. What's up? You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. Man, I caught a lot of criticism from that video I did on CG Kids video that I did about testosterone, steroid addiction. And, you know, we did 55-minute recording on that video, and it boils down to 22 on his channel for many reasons. Number one, YouTube guidelines. We're trying to make sure that the video does not get hit and it doesn't get age restrictions. I talked about a lot of stuff. Things that you like sex, you know, we talked about a lot of different things. Couldn't really talk about this stuff on his channel because it would mess up monetization, and I not only monetization, YouTube guidelines, like I said, and we want this to be able to go as big and as far as we can get this information out, let people know what's up. I want to go ahead and say up front, go see a doctor. Hands down, do not play God, do not play like you know your body, I'm going to do this right. Go see a doctor, trust me. I know guys today, right now, they're my boys. They saw that video. They know what's up. They know I know that I abused and made dumb mistakes and stuff while doing it. And they still do the testosterone. I'm not encouraging, discouraging. That's not my point. My point is go see a doctor. There are people who have depersonalization issues, low T naturally. They may have abused drugs, smoked too much pot for a very long time, which reduces your testosterone levels. And they get back to trying to get their life back, and they're super depressed. They don't know why. They go see the doctor. They find out, oh, my testosterone's low. The doctor prescribes them testosterone enanthate, and next thing you know, voila. You know what's funny about that? I got a message on one of my videos, I think the testosterone video, from somebody who saw, and this is what they had to say. I'm a recovering heroin addict, been on Suboxone for 2 years, and I get routine blood work as part of the Suboxone program, and multiple blood tests came back showing I have low testosterone, 120 in fact. That's low. The reference range was 250 to 950. Like if you're naturally up there at 950, you're just a beast. When your testosterone is high naturally. 250 is like the cutoff, like, all right, you might need help if you go any lower than that. And I might need to get checked at some point, get my blood work checked, because some days I'm depressed and I wonder why, naturally, and some days I'm not. I don't know, it just happens. Might be life on life's terms. Doctor started me on test enanthate 100 milligrams a week, and I'm now 5 weeks in, and holy moly, man, I don't know how long I've had low T, but what a difference it makes. Hard to describe, really. It's like a sense of well-being. You feel really good, even though you're not high. I'm more outgoing. Getting out of bed is easier. Is much easier. I'm starting to make new friends. My life has gotten better since starting testosterone for sure. I can relate. If you guys recall, in my last testosterone video and in the video I did with the CG Kid, I talk about that natural high. I call it a natural high. He calls this not high. He says it just his well-being. You feel naturally high on life when you do it. It's like you have this higher purpose in life. You feel like a drive. You feel a natural push to try and better yourself, to do something, to be more active, this and that. That's testosterone for you. Too much, though, and you might have a problem. You can get roid rage, you can have testicular atrophy, you can end up in bad places where you don't want to be. This is why you need to see a doctor. Those who saw my video on CG Kids, it's more of a warning video. Like, you don't want to be that guy who's literally in every place kind of thinking survival of the fittest. You don't want to be that guy whose head blows up, and you may not be that guy naturally. That's what I'm saying. So I'm naturally an alpha male. I walk into a place, I kind of assess the situation. It might be how I was raised too. My father's a Green Beret in the Special Forces. He just retired. So he's always told me, you know, never eat in a restaurant with your back towards the door, back towards the wall. Always assess the situation. Always be ready at all times for anything. Know your limits. Know when to fight, when not to fight. You know, I was raised in a very strong militaristic household, very patriotic. And he taught me hand-to-hand combat, you know, close quarter combat training with jiu-jitsu, and I did some other stuff, karate and taekwondo growing up as a kid. But you know, we did a lot of combat stuff as we grew up. And so there's that natural aggression. You put some testosterone in me, and I don't know why, but I was inclined to feel more aggressive to do that. And that's what I portrayed on the video. A lot of people said it was too much, you know, and it was. I agree, okay? You're not hearing me disagree. So why am I making this video? I'm making this video to let you know, just like Percocets can be a miracle for some people who are in extreme pain, morphine, you know, can be a miracle for people who are in extreme pain. Testosterone can be a miracle for people who need it. For those of you who want to play God or science with your body and you're in the gym, all I'm saying is be smart, be careful, because you can do something and really screw yourself up and end up in a depressed state. When I did testosterone, I did not naturally want to use opioids and did not naturally want to use alcohol and stuff like that. Now, if I was already using those things and then went into a cycle, I was using the cycle to try and physically look good and to try and physically kind of feel better in life, even though I was depressed using these things. And it didn't work as good. But when I didn't have drugs in me and I was doing testosterone, I felt like I was on top of the world. I really did. And then when I stopped, crash and burn. This is why I don't do it at all. I just don't play with it. I don't play with fire, and I won't get burnt. And that's kind of why I say abstinence and tell people why I don't suggest these things. This is to educate you and to let you know my personal subjective experience. I'm only telling you what worked for me and what doesn't work for me. And I know that if I ever did testosterone again, I would have to go see a doctor. He would have to do blood work on me, and I would have to have him properly keep me from trying to go above and beyond and put my levels at a high level, natural level though, but a high level, where my T is not 2,000. I mean, I was doing T400, guys. T400 is a mixture of different substances of testosterone all in one shot. I was doing 2 of those a day, or not a day, sorry, 2 of those a week, sorry. 2 of those a week, 800 milligrams a week of T400. What? That's a lot, guys. If the doctor's prescribing 100 a week, okay, and that's to a younger man. I've heard of doctors giving 1 shot a month to old people whose T goes down, okay? If the doctor's prescribing 100 a week and this guy's feeling naturally good, imagine 800 a week. Picture that. I was, you know, you got levels and depressed. Normal. Above normal, where you're, wow, life's great. God mode. I'm outside of your screen. You can't see my hand. I thought I was just, I don't know how to describe it. If you feel natural high off 100 a week, imagine 800 a week. And somebody who's not used to taking it all the time. And somebody who's not bodybuilder status with 250 pounds of solid rock muscle, who's been doing it for years and knows how to do it right. That wasn't me. So for those of you who are bodybuilders watching this, please give me the benefit of the doubt. Understand that I'm not trying to knock it. You know what you're doing. I don't. I admit that. I'm open and honest book about that. I don't know what I'm doing. I ended up with gynecomastia, guys. I ended up where my nipple is actually got a tissue behind it. And it's a lot. And it aggravates me. Sometimes it's sensitive. Sometimes it hurts. Like if I go up against a wall and I press, and it pressed too hard, I hurt. It hurts. I want it cut out. I want it gone. I'm a little bit, you know, a little bit conscious about it. And I'm like, dang, man, it makes me look a little like I'd rather have my natural chest, even if my chest isn't that big. I'd rather have the natural physique. But you have this, what looks like fatty tissue around the nipple, except it's harder. You can't liposuction this. So I'm kind of repeating some of the things I've said before, but to say, don't play God. If you don't know what you're doing, don't play around with this shit, because it's strong, it's powerful, it can change things. You could permanently damage yourself. Those who do this should know what I'm saying here is true. And I don't want to demonize it, because God forbid I have to end up on testosterone at some point and be that guy who's talking crap about testosterone, and then the doctor has to prescribe it to me because I'm low on T. No, I don't want to be that guy. I'm telling you, I did this by taking advice from bodybuilders, and when they would tell me, well, what do you want to do? I want to get massive. Okay, well, here's some strong stuff. I didn't like say, what regimen do you want me on? What diet do you want me to eat? I ate everything and anything I could. I worked my ass off in the gym. I get to a good point after 30, 40 days. boom, I'm good. I'd be done, you know, with my cycle after about a month and a half, 2 months. And I'd find myself depressed because I'd stopped the cycle and I had done all this tea. I went from God status to absolutely no testosterone. 800 milligrams to nothing. Now, any one of you guys who knows what T400 is, if you don't Google it, that's some strong stuff, you know? And then stack that, you know, Dianabol. Put some Dianabol in you, plus do T400. I was doing stupid stuff, guys. Stupid. I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, here he goes again. I'm not that guy. I have friends who do testosterone today. I never call them and go, you're going to stop? When are you going to quit? No, that's annoying too. People who want to make you stop doing something that may work for you. No, not that guy. Not that guy. I just tell you what worked for me and why I choose abstinence. That's it. That's it. And steroids plays a huge role in in everything that I've done. It plays a huge role in the whole process of my recovery. I have to admit, because it brought me back when I was like totally small and totally skinny from the pills and the drugs and stuff. Steroids freaking helped me out, man. Steroids brought me back to where I was like, okay, I'm back. I've got some muscle going on. I'm in decent shape. I felt good. I was confident. You know what? I'm never doing drugs again. And then crash and burn. Crash and burn. I abused the shit, man. By the way, there's the gynecomastia. You don't even have to look. Look through the shirt right here. My nipples. I got chick nipples, dude. I mean, seriously, there's a lot of tissue there, man. And naturally, my chest was in good shape. I had that damn, this is Sparta, you know, that body. I had that body. Now, I go and pull my shirt off, and I kind of am like, damn, yeah. From the side, you can see the dip of it and stuff. You know, that stuff makes people who work out in the gym, who are all about their physique, extremely self-conscious. And for me today, because I'm happy of who I am and I'm proud of myself for being clean and not having to use the substances and have made it out, I still am self-conscious, but I'm far more okay with who I am and not having to beat myself up than I was, you know, a while back, a long time ago. And I'm proud to say that 4 years coming on October the 25th, nothing, guys, nothing. I'm so proud of myself, and I hope you guys can get that and do something with it and see how steroids played a role, and you can see how it can benefit people too. I mean, I get comments on videos all the time. Go check out my comments on my videos. I got one on Kratom. One guy's like, I'm glad you're being honest about the whole withdrawal effects of Kratom. Oh, and by the way, it saved my life. Whoa. Whoa, one person's talking about, I wish I could quit Kratom, and another person's like, it saved my life. Well, who do you believe? One of them's a liar, right? No, they're not liars. These guys are not lying. One worked for one, another one, it just stopped working or they abused it. They don't know how to, you know, they're just like, I want to be abstinent. I'm tired of this vicious cycle of chasing and getting cold sweats and withdrawals from the Kratom. Wow. And then you have people who come around and they think because there's people who are saying that Kratom may be not good to them. Then you have the opposite. You have far spectrums. Demonize it. Oh, no. Cut off any demonization of the drug and make it absolutely good. Same thing with Suboxone. Same thing with methadone. Same thing with any of these substances. Guys, it can work for some and not for others, and it has its pros and cons like everything out there. Abstinence. Love you guys. Big D. Show me some love. Like this and share it. I'm hoping that some of these videos take off, guys. I'm looking for a new job right now. I am going to be a car salesman, but we'll see. I'm looking at potential other jobs. Something with, I don't know, more of my, how do I put this? Something that I'm going to like. So thanks for listening this long. Sorry to bore you if you finally made it this far, but I love you guys, and thanks for encouraging me and dropping a comment and showing love to all my friends. Go to the Discord. If you guys need someone to talk to, you have no one to talk to, or you want to be part of the community I have, we got the free Discord. It's Rewired Addiction. It's in the description of the video. There's tons of people in there that want to help, and you can share your problems. Go in there, you know, just open up. Love you guys. Bye.